Hey there, this is KillAudio again. I know it's been like a really long time, but I've been pretty sick and stuff like that. I literally had mono for like 3 weeks. It was awful. And then when I was good enough to actually start playing video games and stuff again and stop watching House on my PS3, I started playing Fallout and Black Ops and all that. So I sort of neglected Starcraft 2 for about a month, but I'm back. I started out again. I'm doing pretty good, and I figured I'd make a video on a custom game instead of a regular match, just to mix a few things up. So right here, this match is a custom game. It's called Nexus Wars. It's pretty straightforward. It's like tower defense with two lanes. The object of this game is to defend your tower, which is this one right here, and destroy the enemy Nexus, which is this one right here. You do so by building buildings, which spawn units, like a zealot spawns a unit every 30 seconds. The buildings give you more income, which allows you to build more stuff, obviously. So like right here, I have 2 zealot buildings, therefore I have +8 income to my additional income. And you get more money every 15 seconds, I believe, is the shortest amount of time you can get it. And it's a pretty straightforward game. Like literally all you do is build buildings, and then those units automatically attack rally to this space. So, and there's a bunch of different ways to play this game. You can be, what was I saying? Yes, bunch of different strategies and stuff like that. I'm distracted by myself blinking and stuff like that. You can either be Protoss, you can either just go straight Protoss units, straight Terran units, or straight Zerg units. You don't want to do a mix of both because you won't get a good balance of units. You'll just get a bunch of different units that do the same thing, which is no good. So what I do is I tend to go straight Protoss. I know I normally play Terran in like my 1v1, 2v2 matches, but just Protoss have better units. I'm just gonna say they cost more and take longer to make, but they kick some ass. So I tend to just go for carriers and I just destroy the battlefield with this. So let's get into the actual gameplay. So right here, the enemy team has pushed out with some Marines and a sentry. Thing about barracks is that they actually spawn 2 Marines every time that counter gets to the top. And zealots only spawn once, but they're like twice as strong, stuff like that. So right here, they're running through. They're pushing pretty good, but don't panic. There's no need if you see them start attacking your stuff. These are really weak units that it takes a while to kill your bases, and you'll be able to take them all out pretty easily. If you're in a real pinch, you can use your SCVs to attack other units because your SCVs actually deal a fair amount of damage. And what tends to happen is while you're getting your ass kicked on this side, your teammates on the other side are kicking their ass, which happened over here. But right here, they're going to start to push back pretty easily, just like we're pushing back over here. It's such a touch and go game. You almost never know what's going to happen when. So right here, I've got my 4 zealots out, and I throw out a Dark Templar. Because they're cloaked and they're really powerful. They take down Marines really easily. They're a really good, powerful early game unit because they're cloaked and they're undetectable until the enemy team gets out a certain unit, which I can't remember. See right here, we're pushing back with my teammates, like a bunch of Terran units they've got, and my Zealots and Dark Templar. And right back here, see on the exact opposite side of the field, they're pushing forward. We're getting pushed back, and the other team's pushing us. This is how this game works. It's ridiculous. So if this happens, don't panic. Just keep pushing. So right here, in Nexus Wars, what you need to see is that when you build structures, this is what you can build right off the bat. This is like your first tier. And then in order to build like the next tier per se, you need to have a certain building requirement. So like if I were to build an Immortal, I would need to build a Stalker first. And I need to have that Stalker built. I need to have that building constantly there, or I can't build anything more. And the Stalker allows me to also build an Archon and eventually a Colossus. In order to get these your air weapons up, your aerial forces, you gotta build a Scout Phoenix first, which allows you to build Scout, Void Ray, and Carrier. All right, so see over here, we're getting our ass kicked pretty good. Another reason not to panic is every player on the team has one nuke that instantly kills every unit on the opposing side, and you gain money corresponding to whatever units you killed. So like you can nuke something one time, kill everything, and get like 100 minerals or something like that, because that's how many units were there, or something like that. So like over here, we're not gonna get nuked, I don't believe. They just push us back, but I'll try to show you when I find a nuke. See over here. See what I'm trying to do is I basically save up all my money, and I try to save up money until I can get a lot of really good stuff, like trying to go for, like I said, I'm trying to go for carriers. And you don't want to go straight carry. You don't, once you get like your Phoenix out, you don't want to save 350 up until you get carriers. You need to build up your income, or else you just won't be able to. You just get overrun eventually. So I build a few void rays, and that gets my income up, and eventually get out some carriers. See, like right here, we were getting our butt kicked, and then we started pumping out some infestors and immortals and pushing back real hard. Up here, like again, opposite story. We push them; they're pushing us back. It's literally a back and forth game. It's a tug of war. There's another game, another custom game called Tug of War, and it's similar to this, and it's actually pretty fun. So again, I'm chilling. So right down here, I built a few scouts because we were getting pushed hard. You do want to try to keep an eye, try to help your teammates when you possibly can. If they nuke and they start pushing back, just go back up to your side. You want to stick with 2 players on top, 2 players on bottom, because if you go like 1 and 3, there's a good chance the other team is going 2 and 2, and they're gonna push. It's basically going 2 versus 1. You're never gonna win that. Well, maybe you can, but it's not gonna be easy. So see right here, they're pushing us, and right down here, we're pushing them. And I'm gonna stick right here. I'm pretty sure they nuke us in a second. I'll show you what that looks like. Well, I'm sure you guys, most of you, seen a nuke, but see right here. Right there, all gone. And whoever just sent that just got a crap load of money, which is what's awesome about the nuke, because you can get pushed back real far, and then send that nuke and use the money you get from the nuke to rebuild even more. See, like right here, I'm gonna nuke the guy real quick in a second. I wait for these units to come back, wait for it, and they're all gone. And I just made a crap load of money. And I use that money to start building more carriers. See right here, 3 carriers on the way. Now, something, like I said, I haven't played for a month, and I've forgotten some things, good tips and strategies that I normally do. And one of which is to try to match up when your units come out. So like, when the blue bar, which is like how fast it was, like when your units are being pumped out, like when that's like 9/10 of the way there, it's always a good idea to build the same building next to it, so units start coming out at the exact same time. Like this guy right here, he's got these Vikings, and they're all going to come out at the exact same time. So it's a giant wall being pushed forward.